Other two line mates went for a change, and so Vlasic has time to hang out behind the net. Robert Thomas quickly closed on him, so it's Murphy through center, and Dickinson will get a touch to get it deep, and Hofer wanders out again. Oh, gave it away, and they score! The normally sure-handed puck handler in Joel Hofer put it on a platter for Ilya Mikheyev in his third of the season already.
Exactly where Mikheyev was. I mean, this is just a little one-touch little dump right there, soft enough that Hofer can get it. He looks once. Oh, and he was going, boy, oh boy, he was going right up the middle of the ice. He looks where he's going, and he's going to Buchnevich.
And keep an eye on Buchnevich's reaction. He was not on the same page at all.
Right there. Yes, he's looking at him. Yes.
Jimmy Snuggerud, fresh off a 2-goal game in Vancouver on Monday.
Well, fun for him to play against his former teammate with the Gophers, Sam Renzel, who's had a fine start on the blue line for the Hawks.
Reichel down the wing, and he scores! Reichel, one along the ice that just found a hole in Hofer.
Ooh, that's a tough start there for Hofer. Short side shot like that, you're just standing up and you got your stick on the ice, but the play from the defensive zone, Jody, with speed, and Lucas Reichel gets a chance because Nick Foligno is not in uniform, and he takes advantage of that with some speed off the side, but this has no business going in the net.
Do you think Hofer's rattled from that first goal?
I think anybody would be. Yeah. You know, I mean,
dead giveaway.
I mean, you're talking to a guy that gave up a whole lot of crummy goals right here, and it's his sixth.
In just his second game of the season, scores his first goal, and it came 54 seconds after the Blues goal to tie it, and here we go again, an opportunity on the doorstep for Bjugstad denied. Blues re-enter. Thomas will drop it for Parayko with some room. Pumps, shoots. Knocked the shaft of the stick of Soderblom, and then right back to the slot. Now an aerial pass for Connor Bedard. Can he get there? Just in time to put it off the mask of Hofer, and it was laying in his skates. The Blues hurry up ice. Broberg will join the rush. Knocked down by Matthew Joseph.
Look at this.
Launched ahead, and Bertuzzi was back there. He's in alone, and Hofer makes the save.
A game full of speed and good passing and outlet passes, and there's the play. As you can see, a little cherry picking going on there by Bertuzzi, and he, instead of stick handling on Jody and getting it settled, he just tries to surprise him with one under the stick maybe.
He's got a collected plan here with these Chicago Blackhawks, and they're buying in.
Parayko's shot kicked out by Soderblom.
It's been fun to watch early on, I'll say that.
Here's Reichel looking for his second already. Goes inside out, got to it again, and Hofer able to stay with him.
Yeah,
I think he
Blues
wanted a
bench didn't
penalty
like
there.
that. They sure did. You could hear him.
Wyatt Kaiser delays, shoots, and Hofer goes down to grab it with the glove. Amazing you had time to look that up after the goal was scored.
Well, what was he doing there?
Here's Bedard for Doc. Kicked out by the right leg pad of Hofer. What a year Dylan Holloway had last year in his first season in St. Louis after being signed to that offer sheet by Doug Armstrong to get him out of Edmonton. Holloway had 26 goals, 63 points. Fowler continues on to the high slot, drifting towards the boards. Still has it, still finds some room. Cam Fowler straight on, got his own rebound as it popped in the air. Bedard whiffed on that pass, and this allows Falk to put it around the boards. A bobbled puck by Bertuzzi. They keep it in, and it skips to the net, and Hofer, like Green, got a piece of that. He skated through the slot and went wide. Donato from the dot off the right shoulder of Hofer.
That's a good save there, boy.
Shoulder from Jake Neighbors that knocked him to the ice. And now Robert Thomas for Neighbors. Across, good look, great save! Mayu moves it ahead. Snuggerud denied the exit by Vlasic. And then stolen away by Bedard. Centering pass, one-timer, they score! It's Vlasic off the feed from Bedard, and the Blackhawks are out in front again.
Well, this starts with a great pinch by Vlasic. He makes the play along the boards. You can see him right there, Jody. Keeps the puck in, and now he doesn't dive in entirely, but he goes right to the slot, ends up getting the pass.
Looked like Reichel deflected it.
And the winger has to be more aware on that pinch. I mean, you can't just leave your stick out and exposed. Excellent pinch, like you said, but how about Bedard there? He just pinches it behind the net. Here he goes, reads it, uses his body, and then in one motion.
So Reichel gets credit for his second of the hockey game. And now a 2-on-1 developing for Chicago. Donato, blocker saved by Hofer.
which is positive, and both teams try to do it, but right now Chicago with a lot of offensive zone time.
Renzello at his first NHL goal in the home opener against Montreal is Nazar with speed. Nazar cuts in. Nazar scores!
He scores! Certainly the net, but here's the play by Bertuzzi on the boards, and now you've got some speed, and it almost looks like a little rope-a-dope there. And Nazar puts on the burner.
It is a good goal and a roughing minor against Jake Neighbors. That's the only penalty.
I think Neighbors was frustrated.
One of the bunch. Slick move right here.
Yeah, he attacked that triangle of Neighbors, so he's got his eye on the Nazar cut up here and celebrated.
That play there,
Levshinov hits the brakes all the way over. Glove down by Bedard. Wyatt Kaiser. The option, Bedard slips free, makes the pass, Levshinov, and it's off the cuff of the glove of Hofer. Here's Bertuzzi. Reichel for the hat trick. Saved by Binnington. How about your first stop coming on a breakaway? Here's Rinzel. His wrister. That one hit a body in front. Rinzel another chance at it. Guided away from the net by Binnington and cleared out of the zone. First career 2-goal game for Lucas Reichel.
He tried a little forehand, backhand, slide it between the legs move there, and Binnington comes up with a great save.
Now it's Dickinson down the wall. He scores! A leaky one on Binnington. And it's 5-2 Chicago.
Left-hand shot going down the right side. Little pump with one leg strong, and Jason Dickinson from the defensive zone. Good pass, but again, this one was a knuckler, it looked like, Jody, and it was kind of fumbled. Watch the way this goes on end right there, and now it's fluttering. A knuckle puck right there.
Right under the stick of Tucker. Good job by him to get away from that stick blade. He kind of reached out to get that puck just on net. Binnington just got in there.
Played in the game on Monday in Vancouver. That was his last outing. Gave up 2 goals on 29 shots and what was a 5-2 win. Here's a chance for Duck and a blocker save from Binnington.
For this performance against a rival like St. Louis and the way you've taken this game over in the second.
Yeah, I thought we came out here in the second, did a good job. You know, in the first period, we had moments of good, but we just got to keep learning as a team not to beat ourselves. We kind of gave away a couple chances and ended up in the back of our net. I thought we responded well here in the second. We just got to continue to pressure and then get above. Pressure and get above. Not sit back, but not give up easy rush chances.
It's got to feel good down there right now on the Chicago bench. And on the other side, St. Louis, they're trying to get their game going.
Broberg shot punched away by the blocker of Soderblom. Back and forth in a 4-goal first period. It was tied at 2 to start the second period, but Chicago with 3 goals in a 6-minute and 3-second stretch has opened up to a 5-2 lead
for his team. That was an excellent pass. Boy, and what the plays he's made tonight. He shows the skill, but he's doing it all here at both ends.
Crosby twice, Line twice, and Bedard.
Here's Green to the front, rolled on net. Binnington able to force it away from the goal.
Yeah, they're good buddies. They study the game, and yeah, they're trying to be as good as they can be at their ages.
Oh, what a tip.
Tip out high by Thomas, got his own rebound, but couldn't get the backhand to go.
Yeah, Ott watched him this morning go over faceoffs and drop pucks for his group. And of course, Michael Peck, a Selke Trophy winner by Parayko. But yeah, Bedard wasn't phased, just right into it there with Parayko. Impressive how he's engaged in a lot of the different parts of this game.
Broberg shot juggled for a moment there. It's covered up though by Soderblom. Schenn in stride for Fowler, fumbled the puck, had to regather. Played to Holloway. Holloway for Parayko. Wrister into the glove, no problem there of Soderblom. He played it to no one in particular, but he kept the clock moving down inside 7 seconds. Trying to force a pass to the middle of the ice, and it's stolen away by Holloway. He's up ice with Schenn. Schenn trailing Parayko, saved by Soderblom.
Jody are different. They're in better position. He's seen pucks to the glove. He made that one look easy.
Yeah,
that was not
quick.
easy.
Here's Falk on the right side with one hand on his stick, just muscled that for the goal. And now Chicago tries to transition ahead. The drop past Mikheyev. How about a look there and a save from Hofer. The rebound still loose and they score! It's jammed in by Ryan Donato as all 5 Blackhawks involved on making it a 6-2 lead. Just 1:17 into the third.
He had been knocking on the door. Dickinson waits and waits and waits and drops it back. And Mikheyev waits for the defenseman Crevier to come in. And the shot by Big Louis Crevier is stopped. But look where number 8 is. There. One hopper and then another one. As he gets shoved from behind Jody, he follows it up, jams it in.
Right, Hofer didn't know that puck was there, but you can see the advantage of Chicago.
Yeah, he sure does. You'll see him in the bumper position in the slot.
Here's Connor Bedard all the way across. One-timer, they score!
What a pass. Oh my, what a pass that was. Just brilliant.
Teuvo Teravainen makes it 7-2 for Chicago.
The Hawks have struggled the last couple of seasons, won by Frank Nazar, the righty, against Suter. And now on the right side of your screen, watch where Connor Bedard goes, and dot to dot. Just a beautiful pass for the one-timer, Jody.
It's hard. He gets down deep. He pulls that box down low of the St. Louis Blues.
Oh, Bertuzzi tipped it.
Well, they were so good last year to finish at home. Right? They never lost a game in the last couple of months of the season at home, including they didn't lose a playoff game at home. They're coming back from a long road trip, but they asked him what they thought about the use of Joel Hofer this season. As Texier's shot stopped by Soderblom and pulled away from the net by Nazar.
Yeah, and put back in.
Oh, that one knocked down up high. It looked like Wyatt Kaiser was about to take that one in the face. I don't know if Suter got a stick on that as Parayko tees one up. That one hits Suter at the side of the net, and his backhand denied by Soderblom. Parayko able to keep that in. Bouncing puck, and it's smothered by Soderblom.
I mean, it was a great battle. A good hockey game.
Mikheyev, wrister, right into the breadbasket of Hofer.
I donated 27 career wins to those 100 years.
Here's Schenn across for Broberg, and it's fought off by the sweeping glove hand of Soderblom. Broberg stumbles down the boards. Out for Walker, one-timer, flagged down and hung on to.
Had a chance to see some buddies yesterday. My old country club here, Meadowbrook Country Club.
There's Parayko sneaking in, fed it backhand into the crease, got it again, tried to get it to Schenn. That was denied. Also made it 52 minutes with that Obi Clark's reference here in St. Louis. That doesn't happen too often.
Everybody loves Obi Clark's. You know that.
I do. Bedard to a trailing Reichel. Reichel's shot blocked, and they score!
First goal!
Ryan Green's first in the National Hockey League.
Excellent two-way player. Connor Bedard, is he going to get another helper here? Plays it back to Reichel. The shot went off Mayhew's stick. That's what happened. And then right to Green. You see right there? And then bang. Oh, maybe off Levchinov, off Broberg, and then bang, right to Green.
281 hits last year. That was 7th most in the NHL for Nathan Walker. Here's Fowler walking in. Penalty upcoming here as Joseph is hurt. Such success, but for a long period of time, but they missed the playoffs last year for the 5th straight season. They made it 9 consecutive years.
And that's Reichel off the faceoff.